All right. Welcome to Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous, podcast number 18. My name is Tom.
Hi, Tom.
And I am a fantasy sports addict.
And my name is Ryan.
He's falling asleep.
And I also am a fantasy sports addict.
Okay, so like we said, welcome to Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous. This is podcast 18, a normal Monday, Tuesday edition. Last week, we got kind of fucked over with some life shit, so we did two podcasts, 16 and 17. You may be wondering what the fuck happened to 17.
Because this is 18.
Yeah, did we skip 17? No, 17 still exists. It'll actually come back out of hiding, but we had to take it down. Ryan's here to explain all that. We're here to explain all that. Once again, Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous is a unified front. Even when we have disagreements amongst ourselves, we still have unified front to present, and that's what this is. We are going to tell you what happened, what's going to happen going forward, and I mean, we're the same old bastards right here, right? And we ain't changing. We're trying to do a little video for the podcast for people who watch it on YouTube. We'll see if that video portion works out. Otherwise, we got the good old audio.
A little backup. We tried to do one earlier and it crapped out.
So this is literally, like, Ryan hasn't slept in, like, I don't know, 4 days. He's pretty fucked over right now.
Well, it's not even tired. I'm just defeated.
You're defeated.
I flew too close to the sun.
Okay, now before we talk about your shame and defeat and all that fun stuff, do we have any questions to answer? Are there any cues to be made? Any question crack?
I mean, we're going to try to do a Q&A video.
All right, so we have so many questions. We're going to do a Q&A video next. Not next, but coming up soon.
You know, we're just trying to, let's just get through this podcast. I'm too goddamn tired and defeated for Q's and A's.
All right,
like,
you heard it.
Care.
You heard it. Ryan can't, no cues to be made today. So, well, then let's get into it. We thought we were real cute last week. We figured out a way we could defeat the system, beat the system. We live in Arizona. You cannot play daily fantasy sports, a.k.a. DraftKings, FanDuel, etc. You can't play that in Arizona. You can't play that in, I guess, six other states now. The list is growing, sadly. But if you live in one of these states, you know the pain, you know the misery. A lot of people think that DraftKings and FanDuel are a scam. It's not. We're here to tell you this is legit.
Oh my God.
This is quality fantasy sports. It's possibly even fantasy sports at its best. But if you live in one of these states, like Arizona, where daily fantasy sports is not legal, you're fucked, you're boned, you just, anything we told you last week, forget it. Throw it out the fucking window, because we are full of shit, okay? Like, we're addicts, not experts. So don't listen to what we say, even when we sound like we know what we're doing. We're addicts, not experts. Last week we thought we were really cute. We were gonna, oh man, all right, we got this VPN. We're gonna bounce our IP address. We're gonna say, oh hey, we don't live in Arizona. Nobody's in Arizona.
Right. And we thought we got in, and like, yeah, we did get in to be able to play the DraftKings. Like I have $200 out there.
All right, now Ryan used his own credit card, but he changed his address.
You don't need to tell them. They saw our other videos.
Maybe not, but Ryan changed his address to New York for those of you who didn't see it, okay? He changed his address. So he legitimately had his credit card in New York, illegitimately.
Yeah.
So we beat the system, so Ryan could play. And you played, buddy. You played.
I played.
You had fun. Oh, man.
I loved every minute of it.
There were ups and downs and sidewayses and just, it was glorious for moments, and then it was tragic in other moments. But it was everything the commercials promised, wasn't it? Did it feel like it was?
Yes.
I mean, you even felt like you could win possibly a shipload or even a boatload of money.
I felt I could.
I think you could have. We were working together on lineups. His lineups alone sucked. When we worked together, we had some good lineups, dude.
I don't know about that.
Well, we had good lineups.
We did. And again, that was kind of the whole thing. It was part of the community where...
What do you think? Should I add this guy?
We all help each other out.
Yeah, and that's what we want to still do.
That whole sponsee, you got your buddy to fucking talk fantasy about.
Well, isn't that what we wanted? We wanted to be able to tell people out there about daily fantasy sports. What are the lineups we're using that are working? What kind of things do we do when we play daily fantasy? And now we can't do it. Just the same as it was before. This Arizona law has just like fucked us right out the window. To borrow a terminology you've used before, we got fucked right out the window.
Right out the window.
It was full on Bush. And yeah, these laws are dog shit. I mean, honestly, we've tried with the petition. We've tried making noise. We've been on local radio shows. We don't know how to change the law. I mean, hopefully in your state it's not as bad as ours. Our situation is literally like you can't change it. We're going up against tribal casinos. And we're going up against the state who needs the tribal casino money. And more than anything, it's the state that we have to defeat in this whole thing. Either way, it doesn't matter how we go about attacking or changing this law. Some major party is going to be very, very angry. And it's almost a no-win proposition in Arizona.
It's just going to, even if it does, it's going to take so long. Like, I got that itch, you know. I
was going like this, and I was even going like this. I don't even know
why fantasy.
Why was I going like this? Why was I scratching my left palm? You got me going on that for a minute even. I was like, ooh, we're going to win a little DraftKings money. But so you put in $200 in both, well, you did
3 leagues.
You did Yahoo, you did DraftKings, and you did FanDuel. FanDuel, you didn't get to play. They took your money, but they said, fuck you anyways.
So now I hope I can get my money out.
So here's the thing. We thought we could play and win, and we were kind of winning. We were making our money back, right?
Yeah, I played 3 total nights. The first 2 nights, I won money each night. It was the third night where I actually didn't, the last night where I didn't win anything.
Okay, so one night you didn't really, but did you make your money back, or was it just like you lost a few bucks?
I think I probably played 20 teams.
Your final night? Okay.
No, not my final night, just
totally.
All 3 nights. Both Yahoo and DraftKings combined.
Okay.
Probably around 20 teams, and I lost a total of $5.
So you put in 200, and you're coming back with 195.
Yeah.
All right, not bad for, your first tiptoe into the pool, right?
Right. And DraftKings, I was still positive. It's that $5 is Yahoo. Yahoo, I didn't really like.
Yahoo's set up, as much as we call Yahoo home base, and Yahoo is our home. This is where we play our fantasy sports. It would take literally something earth-shattering for us to leave Yahoo. We've even tried to leave Yahoo and come back to it. That's how much we prefer Yahoo's gaming setup. There are inconsistencies and irritations, but
leaving a league we've been in for, 7 years, 8, even your leagues now.
Well, how do you migrate? You can't say, all right, everybody, we're picking up and going to ESPN.
No, we got our managers that...
We got Yahoo managers. But honestly, I think I just prefer the style of, we had one guy in that NBA, the Basketball Monster Experts League, the league we did the mock draft for. He was screaming, oh, well, I don't like Yahoo and this and that. And all his complaints, I mean, they were kind of vague, but yeah, there are little annoyances with Yahoo, but honestly, that's our home. But their daily fantasy sucks. First of all, you can't win as much money, right?
Not nearly the same amount of people play it.
No. And they're growing, which hopefully they continue to grow because that is our home. Hopefully they adapt their games to make it a little more competitive in terms of marketplace competition, right?
Yeah.
But you found that DraftKings was your...
Oh, DraftKings, just the amount of money that you can win, how many people are playing, even just aesthetically.
So the website actually looked better.
Just everything about it was just way better than Yahoo.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, but this is good to know. I mean, again, if you haven't tiptoed into these waters, we tried it. We wanted to tell everybody about it.
And, I mean, FanDuel looked like a combination between the two. I mean, granted, I didn't actually get to play the FanDuel. It didn't let me.
Right.
But I still think I like DraftKings.
And we feel pretty confident that DraftKings was good enough that we could affiliate with them, and we're still going to try to do this.
Yeah.
What's kind of spurred our change of tune and our, the reason why we took these videos down, we didn't even know if we could actually affiliate legally with like a DraftKings. We can't tell you guys to go play it maybe in Arizona. We don't know. We still don't quite know. I think it's totally kosher. It's far more kosher than Ryan actually trying to play fantasy sports illegally.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. Like, all right, so let's step it back a minute. So,
Okay.
Spin
a yarn, Ryan. Spin a yarn, eh?
Spin a yarn. Basically, the second night it was like, okay, first night I just did a couple of teams, and I actually made like $40, which was great. The second night though, I didn't win as much money.
Okay.
But I did better because I was playing in a cheaper league with a lot more people, and I beat out like over 94,000 other fantasy managers on night 2.
That's good.
And I got the idea in my head that, like, okay, I might actually be able to win some legit money.
Yeah, what if you, I mean, how much money were we talking? Was that $20,000?
20,000.
Woo! Woo! Wow, holy smokes.
So that kind of got me thinking because again, I thought that it'd take a little bit. I got to figure out my draft strategy. I got to get my toes wet. And maybe it was just beginner's luck.
Possibly.
But regardless.
You were close.
I was close, and then
you got the taste. You were like,
So that made me not want to have our previous podcasts or videos up where I'm cheating and breaking the laws. Fuck you.
Breaking the law, washing the dog. Yeah, Ryan just pulled the videos like an asshole. I do all this work editing and all this time spent editing and cleaning up your mess. And then he just pulls the videos and deletes them. You bastard. But he had to because, forget the whole bravado and telling Sheriff Joe to suck your cock or whatever you said. But
I don't even remember.
We probably should not be advocating that people go break the law. I mean, as much as we thought we were cute doing it and like, oh, well, there's no actual law that we can be prosecuted with. Like, what's the crime? What's the DA going to charge us with? What crime will we actually be charged with? That may not, like, I'm banging a microphone now, but like that may not actually apply to you the way it possibly applies in Arizona. So for us to be like, go do this, don't fucking do that, it's a bad idea. Because what we found out was no matter what happened, if you won basically any more than you put in, what,
$600 is I think what I saw on there.
So if you come out with $600, you instantly have to start filling out tax forms, proof of residence forms. What else was it?
Driver's license, proof of residency, some tax forms. The FanDuel wants me to put in my Social Security just fucking to withdraw the money I put in where I haven't even played a game.
So you might not even get your actual initial deposit back.
I'll get it fucking back.
Well, your wife will help, but here's the situation. If you try to get cute like we did, I got a VPN, I got some noisy pugs, and a credit card in another state. No, at the end of the day, if you win anything over what you've invested, essentially, you're not going to get it back. They will literally fuck you out the window for your own money. It doesn't matter. Like it's not cute. We kind of thought for a minute, if we make enough noise and maybe we won and we go to trial or something, we'd still get... No. I mean, we got to change these laws, but that's not the way we're going to do it. And especially for people that listen to what we're telling them to do, please don't do what we did. Please do not try to outsmart the system because you simply cannot. You cannot. It doesn't matter the tax forms, the Social Security numbers, everything like this. They will know where you actually are, and you will not get your money. You're probably not going to go to jail, but you won't get your goddamn money.
You won't get your money. That's what.
And what's the whole point otherwise?
And that's the thing. I don't want if I can just throw away my money and just to be able to play it, pay to play, but I'm not going to get anything out of it.
Not at all. Now, what's the plan going forward? You've got to obviously withdraw your money.
Yeah.
Have you done this yet?
I tried to, but I gotta create a PayPal account.
So if you create a PayPal account and you accidentally got stuck in one of these things like we did, they can pay you to PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully. I mean, that's what it said to pay out for was linked with PayPal account.
But now, would that still count for a big winning? Or are you totally boned? Are you sure you're still totally boned, even with a PayPal payout?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it, we're defeated. Like,
So-
we thought we beat this. We thought we were so excited. I was looking for
Well-
brothers-in-law in other states, and I was trying to find people I could get credit cards to and start playing myself, but it just won't work. It won't work. No VPNs, no credit cards in other states, no hinky-jinky, whatever. Like, it won't work. And Ryan, that face right there, that's the face of a sad, defeated, sad man. I mean, that guy right there, he flew so close.
I loved it so much.
I mean, you still love it, though. Like, this is something...
I mean, yeah, so I still want to at least do it and give you guys recommendations, and if we actually do affiliate with DraftKings...
We will. We're going to do it because we believe in DraftKings.
We can give you a little code, and then if you follow that, then we'll give you personal advice on who to draft.
Yeah, this is still something that's viable for everybody who doesn't live in these 7 states. If you don't live in, Arizona, Montana, Nevada, wherever else, if you don't live in those 7 states, play. Don't worry about it being a scam. It's not a scam. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's just a gambling scam. It's like those poker scams. It's not. It's not. It really is not. They do take a cut, but that's what businesses do. Businesses are in it to make money. However, their particular business will make you money if you know what you're doing. And we firmly believe that we could be making money if only these laws in this state would change.
And that's not even just that, like, gambler's mentality, like,
No.
oh, yeah, and it's legit. Like, I personally felt that how much time we spent looking at players and looking at stats and talking about it and analyzing, like...
We've put at least a third of our lives into this. I mean, if you think about it, there's that whole philosophy, 10 years, 10,000 hours equals mastership or whatever, perfection at something. I wouldn't say perfection, but you know what I mean. 10 years, 10,000 hours, you become proficient at something, essentially. We've got more than 10 years. We got more than 10,000 hours. That's for fucking damn sure.
Damn sure.
So all of this has sort of led to this point where we could actually put this knowledge to use, put this knowledge to work. Forget our day jobs, forget doing these podcasts. We could be making money, and the state of Arizona is standing in the way of our individual enterprise, our individual ability to earn extra income. This isn't what the state's supposed to do. This is why we're trying to get this law changed. We're probably going to have to sue the state to do it.
And it's a hell of a lot harder to try to talk about daily leagues for FSAA purposes and help out all of our members out there that play.
Well, how can we give you any kind of advice if we can't even fucking play ourselves?
Absolutely.
So this is really the sad tragedy. We're going to play for free and still tell you what to do because that's the best we can do, until the laws change or, other things happen.
I think I got to start looking for jobs back in Hawaii. Like that.
You want to move to Hawaii?
I can play in Hawaii.
All right, yeah, Hawaii. I mean, why weren't you playing when you were there? It was only 3 years ago. It wasn't around.
I didn't have money.
But $1 or $2 per game, you had money for that. You just didn't know what was going on. We thought it was a scam maybe. I don't know. We probably weren't on the page yet. Right? But now, God, this is such a crock of shit. It really is. I am so mad. I'm so angry at the state of Arizona right now. I'm so mad at these 2 new states that have added themselves, I think it's Florida and Nevada, to this list of states that can't play. I mean, this is dog shit. What? How in the world can you stand in the way of individual enterprise? And
Thought this was America.
I thought this was land of the free. What? I thought this was America. Come on. I thought we were free to do whatever we wanted with our money. We work hard for it. We can't spend it how we see fit. Maybe just because we come from a conservative libertarian state, we got this mindset, but God damn it, I don't want the state government, the federal government, or any other government telling me I can't play fantasy sports. Get the fuck out of my wallet and let me goddamn play fantasy sports. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Especially when there's tax forms being filled out in your fucking favor.
Who gives a fuck what I do with my $200? Like, it's not your goddamn...
You'll get your cut, you goddamn greedy Uncle Sam fucks. God damn you. Is that enough of a rant?
Yeah.
All right.
We're just mad.
We're mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. We're changing this law. We've tried before, but we're trying harder now. Ryan got a taste for it.
And
I want to play it. God damn, I want to play it.
I want to play again so bad that I'm moving. I don't.
He's taking me with him. I got nothing keeping me here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love the D-backs and Cardinals. We know about this team called the Coyotes, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go somewhere where we can play daily fantasy. Honestly, this is ridiculous. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, when we were on this radio show, the radio show was hosted by, longtime fantasy sports host. The guy happens to be a lawyer outside of his radio show. His joke was that we should try to get arrested. And, we could have possibly done that, but that still would not change this law, at least in Arizona. It might change it where you live, but our situation is that between, a rock and a hard place situation, we cannot do this without, we've called lawyers. There are fantasy sports lawyers, believe it or not. They've asked for $20,000 retainers or more. We do not have $20,000. That's a retainer. That's not the court fees and the filing fees and all the other hoopla that's going to go with this. I mean, a $20,000 retainer gets us to sit down, and the guy's going to be like, well, "You're fucked."
Yeah, and this isn't the type of thing that Kickstarter or
maybe. I mean, maybe we could throw a crowdfunding thing out there. I don't know. But see, the thing is it has to be. It can't just be for us. It can't just be for the state of Arizona. It has to be for all 7 states. The funny thing is, I mean, fantasy sports, in terms of federal law, is deemed a game of skill. There are laws. I think it goes back to 1998, some sort of Internet Gaming Act, whatever. Fantasy sports is defined as a game of skill. In the state of Arizona, they're treating it as gambling, which that's probably our angle against the state. But even still, there's just no pretty outcome. I mean, we're fucked. We're fucked out a window.
Fucked out the goddamn window.
So Ryan is going to withdraw his money. We're going to put the podcast and the video up in which Ryan won $40. And there was brief moments of celebration and elation.
I was just excited because I was playing fantasy sports or daily leagues, DraftKings, and I loved it. And I was excited, and now I'm sad and defeated and wanting to play even more.
God damn it, it's getting harsh. What's happening in here? This puffer is getting crazy, Ryan. Try it. Tell me it's killing me. It's like, oh, I've got lung cancer. Oh, no. We can't smoke on set, so we have Ryan's puff. And I'm not even a smoker now. I'm using the puff. He's got me hooked on nicotine juice. But so, now that you're cool and refreshed after your puff there, tell me, for people who can still play legally, what's your advice? Do you have anything you want to part with? You want to have is there any salient point here?
I didn't even play enough to be given advice. It's just be grateful for what you have and being able to play. I mean, other than
Don't
that,
think it's a scam?
Just regular gambling advice or whatever with your money. Don't go in thinking that you're going to win all your money. If you do win, great, but it's more just that extra fun and joy. Only put in what you can afford or lose. It's like going to the casino. I walk in, casino, gamble for a night. I got $200.
You know what you're going to spend.
And if, so that's just the cost of admission, the having fun, slots and whatever.
You're not going to blow your rent, though, accidentally, oh my God, I got weighing over my head. I couldn't stop, Ryan. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, don't play on borrowed money, essentially.
No. Fair enough.
I mean, that's the main thing. And then, other than that, just enjoy it and be lucky that you're able to play it.
Once again, DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo Daily, these are not scams. You can win money. You will win money if you know what you're doing. A lot of it's not maybe. I mean, if you're in one of those big $1 million games and you have to happen to strike a rich or finish in strong money, that's cool. But really, the way to make money, I think, daily fantasy is the grind. It's that when you put in 20, you win 40. I mean, that's the most realistic for every kind of middle class Joe. You're not maybe one of these CPAs or somebody with money to throw around. It's the grind. That's where you're going to make your money.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with poker. You managed to win a big tournament, and next thing you know, a huge amount of money. But no, you just grind and win one decent pot an hour. That's like win maybe one a day, maybe, you know, just a couple days a week you don't win, but majority you're winning, and you're just grinding it out and just little bit.
Oh, God. I'm sad. I'm sad because I was so ready to play. Ryan was playing, and now we got nothing. We got fucked out a window. So we're sorry. We thought we were going to have some great comments, great commentary, whatever, videos up the wazoo. I mean, we'll still try to give you as much daily advice as we can. Anybody who wants to get involved, anybody who wants to play daily, let us know how you're doing with it. Kind of tell us how you like it, you know, from behind, doggy style.
That's how they like it.
Yeah. No, seriously though, like, give us your experience with daily fantasy. Do you play DraftKings, FanDuel? You made any money?
What's your advice for
strategy?
For other fellow addicts out there?
Because we're literally in this state, like the state is literally taking like money out of our pockets for us not being able to play. It's literally taking advice out of our advice basket. We can't talk to you about it.
Well, I mean, I guess we can practice.
Oh, practice?
There's leagues we can play for nothing.
Is that the sleepy eye or the winky eye?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
You thought it was a suggestion?
Yeah, I thought that was a suggestion, mixing alcohol and pills. I thought that was a suggested, like, winky eye. I got confused. But yes, so maybe we'll have suggestive winky eye practice games. And we'll try to do the free stuff. God, it sounds so Shirley Temple and temperance movement bullshit. God
well,
damn
I'm
it.
just sure the competition's not nearly the same. Always kind of relating it back to poker. Like, I used to play a lot of poker. It's like playing in the free poker tournament where people just throw their money away and they're not even like trying and
it's not even fun.
Yeah.
That's just dog shit.
I mean, I imagine that same thing on like DraftKings. Like, oh, you get in a league that people don't have money on the line. They're not gonna
play
try
serious.
as hard.
I mean, we'll still set our serious lineup. Trying to do the winky eye.
Why winky? There's nothing.
I thought it was a suggestion, Ryan, that we're gonna play the free stuff.
So we're not really even gonna bother playing it, is what you're implying?
I don't know what I'm implying.
I don't know either.
We don't know what we're
Because
implying.
if you're implying
but there
we're
will
still
be
going to be
lineups.
playing for money, that's bullshit. We're defeated and there's no like, oh, free winky. Like, no, like.
Do you have a flag? Do you have a white flag? Can you wave a white flag? There's one right there behind you, right on the ping pong paddle. This is Ryan right now admitting defeat. We don't have the blue light. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. All right, so we are waving the white flag in defeat to the state of Arizona, to DraftKings, FanDuel, the lawyers, the laws, Sheriff Joe, Governor Ducey, everybody that Ryan flipped off and yelled at in the videos and the podcast, which you will see again after this. We can't beat you. We cannot. We won't. We will not try to. You've won. But God damn it, we will have lineups for our viewers. That's all there is to it. We will have lineups from free leagues. Winky eye.
Why the winky eye?
I don't know. I just wanted to throw a winky eye.
You're lying to our viewers.
No, I'm not.
There's no winky eye. That's what I just said and waved the white flag.
All right. Well, Ryan waved the white flag and I winked, so something's going on.
You never know.
You never know. But that's how we roll in Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous. We'll keep this podcast short this week. You may notice if you see this video on YouTube, which we're trying to have for people who watch our podcast on YouTube, something to actually see. You may notice the rhino rocket is out of my right nostril. I'm not being skull fucked any longer.
That's good.
As long as I can make it without being skull fucked by a rhino rocket again, which won't be long.
Thumbs up.
I'll be in the hospital soon again, I'm pretty sure, but that'll be even more fun for everybody. But we're back together. We're on set. This is the set. We're here at Grand Slam Studios. It's good to be back together, me and my buddy. Oh, yeah. Even though he's on zombie mode, he hasn't slept in days. we're back together. We're working on some videos. We got a couple things coming up this weekend. We got to send the camera back to Japan to have it repaired. There was a minor mishap on set several months ago, but while it's still under warranty, that shit's going back to Japan. We're going to probably use a GoPro in between or just this laptop.
It seems to be working all right. Not ideal.
No, but it'll be fine. And we appreciate everyone's patience the last week or two. Thank you for all your kind thoughts and your concern and dirty words and all that. It really has helped, especially in the hospital. Yeah, I liked all that dirty talk. But yeah, again, this is hopefully just another little explanation of all the chaos that's been going on with us lately.
So don't try to cheat the system. It's not going to work.
We can't
terms
recommend
and
it.
agreement. You're not going to get your money. So if you try to skirt the way in and play, you're just throwing your money away.
We thought we were so fucking smart, so cute. Like, oh, we got a VPN and a credit card address and another oh, look at us. No, we fucked up. And we were defeated. But it was fun while it lasted. And if you can play, go play because it's not a scam. It's fun. And in the meantime, you remember how you did the fantasy Serenity prayer previously? You had a really special one this morning.
I did, but again, it's gone.
All right, I'll try it. Fantasy God!
Fantasy gods!
Please grant me the serenity to not illegally, but legally, set my ideal daily fantasy lineup, the courage to actually play daily fantasy.
Change the law.
And change the laws. And the wisdom, as always, to, play daily fantasy if you can, because you're missing out on making money. That's all there is to it. If you know what you're doing, unless you live in Arizona or Florida or Nevada and wherever else, Washington and Montana, you're fucked. But everywhere else, you're not. So enjoy not being fucked out a window the way we are. All right. Website, fantasysportsaddicts.com. We're always there. Anytime you have a question, hit the forum. Community will answer your questions. We'll answer your questions. We're happy to chat. Also, if you have any questions or want to hit us up immediately, you need some immediate feedback. Hey, assholes, where are you? We're on Twitter, at letter F, letter S, the word double, letter A, at FSAA. In the meantime, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Give us a thumbs up.
Also, subscribe to the podcast on iTunes if that's how you hear
And
this.
if you listen it on iTunes, give us a review. Give us, stars and say something nice or not nice.
Okay. Also, there is the donate button on the YouTube channel. On the homepage of our channel, you can buy us a beer or pay our legal bills, which are probably soon mounting based on Ryan's illegal actions. But thank you again for listening and watching. Good luck this basketball season. We'll have more for you. Sorry, it's been fucking sparse.